Me and Sweets walking on a Sunday, having bonding. Me and Sweets walking down this beautiful road, in this beautiful community, bonding. We wish Princess was here in her stroller. Princess should be with Mom. That's what Sweets from My Belly wants to tell the world. Not the United States, that's what I was thinking to say, but she said the world. And she wants to say from My Belly that Mom doesn't need to be required. She doesn't need requirements to be Princess's mother. She is Princess's mother, and just like all the other mothers out there who have less or have more, whatever they have, whatever they're doing, they are the parent, they are the child's mother. They have their children in the worst situation, in the best situation, in a natural situation. Mothers in tents, mothers in Africa, mothers that live in the forest, mother that created a bamboo house on YouTube. Mom isn't a super rich mom. She's a natural mother. So why can't Princess be with us in this situation today on a Sunday? Why can't Mom have her beautiful first daughter, Princess, with her walking down this beautiful street where she should be with her mother in this stroller? Why did they steal a beautiful woman and mother's child from her newborn? And Mom's getting so tired. We don't care about the why. Return her daughter. You should not do that. If you're a respectful mother, if you're a woman, if you're a respectful human being, you would never take a woman's child from her. And me and Sweets are bonding, and this is what Sweets wanted to say from My Belly. Just like the story, because she wants to say this so you all don't insult me, Mom. Just like the story of my son, Gaspare, about Gaspare. I was pregnant with him. And when people say homeless, they imagine worse than what homelessness is like. Sometimes it's not that bad. Some people just don't have a home. They may live in a tent. They may be outside and love waking up under the stars in the morning, at night. But anyway, he said, Mommy, do not worry. You don't need a job. You won't need a job. I said, baby, I believe you, but I don't see it. I believed him, but I did not see it. I did not have an apartment at the time. I was homeless. I had a suitcase with me. And it turned out, how my son said, from my womb, he told me that. I was crying one day. I thought I was not going to keep my son. I thought they were going to take him at the hospital for me in Arizona because I didn't have an apartment or home. Man, let me tell you how the story turned out. He said, Mommy, from my womb, I was crying because I saw this video where they took this woman's baby. And he found her like years later. And he said, Mama, I've always been looking for you. He was like, Mom, from My Belly. He was like, Mom, do not worry. You don't need a job. You won't need a job. You will be able to keep me. I said, baby, I believe you, but I don't see it. The day I was supposed to go to job training in Las Vegas, it was like in the 7th month of pregnancy, so it was towards the end. I moved to Las Vegas because they ruined my record in Arizona. The police lied. It was the day I woke up. I was supposed to go to job training. I screenshotted the email because it was amazing. I woke up, turned on the news, the coronavirus. Everybody stay inside. I said, what? I literally can't get a job. I literally am forced to not have a job. Like, I can't get a job. We were all forced to stay inside. Don't go out to work. Don't go outside. Today is the day the coronavirus happened. People are dropping dead. I said, what? And I was happy and I was in tears because I was really tired from walking around. I was walking around during my pregnancy. I get around by myself. I take public transportation. Life is harder for me because I don't just lay up on a man. I don't take any option, and I don't want to be taken advantage of. And you can't be taken advantage of easy as a single woman, a woman without a car. Just how people are. And so I moved to Las Vegas. Work was bad. Woke up that morning, the day a job training at the call center. Everybody stay inside, coronavirus. People are dropping dead. I said, what? This is unbelievable. I can't believe it. I literally am forced to not have a job. Okay? I was happy. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God. Thank you, coronavirus. Or whatever. I don't want to offend people. But anyway, then, because I didn't start that thing, I don't know. It was amazing. I was crying because I was so tired. I was tired of walking. I was tired. And especially walking in Las Vegas, it's hot. But especially with a baby in your belly, it's hot. So anyway, then I moved to Michigan. I'm like, I gotta move somewhere safe to have my baby. I can have my baby for sure. I'm somewhere safe. I thought I was gonna be at my adopted mom's house. And yes, she has a history of narcissism to where she scared people away from me. And people don't talk to her the next day because of her extreme lies. But it's happened multiple times with good friends or honest people in my life. And I moved to Michigan. I think I'm gonna be at my adopted mom's house. I got my son. She started lying on me in her phone. One morning I woke up, I never used her phone, never wanted to. I had to use her phone that day, so I was meant to see this. It said, she had texted my biological sister Brandy saying, Kay said she dropped her baby. I didn't drop my baby, and I never said I dropped my baby. I was taken back because I'm like, wow, I'm at my mom's house, my adopted mom's house. The least I could do for you is clean. I love you, Mom. And, I wanted to be at the house cleaning, taking care of my son, staying out of her way. And I find that text message. She texted a message saying that I said I dropped my baby. I didn't drop my baby. One, I didn't say that. So it's like I'm at her house and you're texting lies about me. Then she kept creating problems, calling authorities with these problems, stalking me, lying. It was disheartening. So I moved to the shelter, right? You can't go to the shelter. You're on probation. I said I can go to the shelter with my son. I called the probation officer. Yeah, you can go to the shelter. Just let me know where you are. I moved to the shelter. It was the best thing to do for me and my son. We were there. We were healthy. We got housed within 2 months through Rapid Rehousing. Thank you, Rapid Rehousing. And guess what? It turned out way better than what I thought. I had a car during the time. And I got housed. I got an apartment in Mexican Town. My son's dad is Mexican. I have a little percentage of Spaniard in me, but my son's dad is Mexican. So I'm like, wow, I even got, it was a second story flat in Mexican Town, and I loved it. It was kind of Italian style, like it was old, but it was beautiful. I loved it. It had big windows. And I don't like to exploit all the good moments in my life, my kids, or when I had that Toyota Celica. But I'm happy that I did capture and save some of the important moments on YouTube or online. It's because my phone always gets stolen or it gets cracked or dropped. You know how people steal your phones, or maybe it stops working, maybe it blew up, maybe it failed and cracked, I don't know. Got an apartment in Mexican Town, yep. So, and then I had this guy who came over and brought over furniture, a TV. My son had a king-size bed. It was a queen or a king, but it was a big bed. And then I had a blow-up bed in the playroom for him. I had a playroom. And in the regular room, I put the queen mattress in the middle of the room. And he had his own queen-size, king-size bed in the playroom. I put the little mattress, blow-up mattress I would sleep on. I was so happy. All that happened, and the whole time I was thinking, like, I remember I was crying. He was in my stomach, and I had slept in my suitcase that night downtown downtown Phoenix. I was crying like, man. And I heard the whisper from my womb. He said, Mommy, do not worry. I repeat this all the time when I say the story, and I make sure I say it how he said. He said, Mommy, do not worry. You don't need a job, you won't need a job, you'll be able to keep me. I said, okay, baby, I believe I don't see it. So when the coronavirus happened, and it literally shut down the jobs, on the day I woke up for job training in Las Vegas at the call center, I said, no way. I said, God, you know how tired I was? I said, what? I couldn't, and then it was everybody, like we all was literally forced to not go outside. We couldn't get a job. I said, okay. And then it turned out way better than that. It wasn't at my adopted mom's house. We got an apartment in Mexican Town. It matched the theme of my son.